August the 1st, 2012. Another tour group starts their climb of Kilimanjaro. But this is no ordinary tour group. These men and women have come together from 3 countries and across 2 continents. But they are here with one goal in mind: supporting the AIDS orphans of Africa. Some of these climbers are orphans themselves, each of whom has a story of struggle, loss and pain. But their stories are also of hope and survival. These orphans have triumphed over many challenges in their lives. And today they are ready for one more.
Some words they can't be spoken, only said.
The Mango Tree Orphan Support Programme is climbing Kilimanjaro this year to celebrate its 10th anniversary. And it is also a metaphor for the problems that our orphans have experienced. And as we continue with the climb, we're going to explore with some of these students, 6 from Tanzania and 6 from Kenya, their stories, their backgrounds. Now, seeing Kilimanjaro behind us with cloud on, that also is a part of the metaphor, because we don't know what is there at the top, and it's like going through life. We don't know what is ahead of us. Our orphans have experienced a lot of trauma in their lives. We help the communities by helping them to improve their incomes, so that we will be able to, in time, stand back and allow those communities to take more responsibility for their orphans. We say to our orphans that life is unfair, but as they go through life, they will experience both opportunities and problems. We can't help them solve their problems. That has to be solved by themselves. We can assist, but it is they themselves that come to terms with those problems. And in the stories that you will hear in the next few minutes, I'm sure you will see how many of them have overcome their problems.
Over the next 8 days, the group, ranging from 12 years old to 77 years old, will attempt to scale Mount Kilimanjaro. Despite their differences, this group has one united dream: to celebrate 10 years of the mango tree by reaching the summit.
We must have a slogan that we can. All of us must reach to the peak.
The opportunity that we've been given to use our minds well, because if your mind cheats you that you are tired, it is obvious the whole body will be tired. So let you not be controlled by your mind that you are tired, then you start remaining behind that you are tired, you cannot reach the top. Let's make it by only saying to our mind that we can, and finally we will reach the destination.
So these are a golden opportunity that we've all been given, and because of that we have all the reasons to reach the top. That is the peak of Mount Kilimanjaro.
I was having fear, but now I've removed it. I have courage.
You have courage, great.
The trekking route we chose was called the Lamoshe route. This takes a slower ascent up the mountain and allows the climbers to acclimatise to the height. The guides had impressed upon us the need to walk slowly, or pole-pole, as they say in Swahili. They would set the right pace and we should follow. This would allow our bodies to absorb more oxygen at high altitude.
What a beautiful cave!
Drinking water regularly was also important. We had to drink at least 3 litres a day. In the climb ahead, we would endure low temperatures, high winds, the discomfort caused by high altitude, and we would need a lot of patience. And who could be more familiar to such endeavours than Neema?
Neema, habari.
By age 13, Neema had lost both her parents. She, with younger siblings, had been taken to a shelter in Nairobi, which Neema described as a pigsty. There, the person who was supposed to take care of the children forced them onto the streets to beg for money.
There was a food problem, water problem, accommodation problem. So everything was not all that good. So it forced us to go to the street to ask for food. We ask anybody you come across. So if you hear somebody speaking Luo, you will think this is, at least I've met somebody who may know me and may help me. So in a day, we would go out. Also on weekends, we would go out, we beg for food, you beg for water for bathing, and then you come back to the camp.
Eventually, Neema decided to take matters into her own hands and ran away from the shelter.
So I just went, I took my belongings, and then I went to the bus station.